New stream, it's a brand new day, brand new life. This right here is a brand new game I'm bringing to y'all, although ain't nobody in here just yet. So let's wait. Looking on my YouTube, see what it look like. Oh, I thought you was on YouTube, my bad. Yep, it started. Giving some people some time to get in as I try to adjust to my mic, which I don't think I can. Join the game. Join the game. Sign into your Wi-Fi and go from there. You have to download the app as well. Who's in there? Now, for the one person that's in here watching, you cannot intervene with this game, although it is one of those games you can play on your phone. You have to be under the same roof, basically, in order to play. So, all right. So, as we start this stream off, gotta wait on somebody to get in here first. We you know, have to take our time to build the crowd to get in here. Meantime, give me a chance to share this to my Facebook. And my phone already about to die. My phone already about to die. My phone already about to die. Echo, echo, echo. It was on my end, actually. Give me just a second. I'm still waiting on people to show up. Give it some time. Some time. Some time. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's going to poison me.
Get poisoned.
So you have not used it?
I usually make it from scratch.
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting. God, give me a second. My bad. My bad. Give me a second. You know I gotta share this all to Facebook and all that jazz. Saying nobody got time for this mess. What? Ain't nobody got time for me. What? Nobody got time for me. Alright, back to this. May look like I am here, ready and available. Don't forget, those who are watching, please hit that like button. I appreciate you very much. I die if you don't. I die if you don't. Alright, I'm back. Connect. Waiting on my other person here. And then, I don't know, we probably finna botch the heck out of this, so, bear with us. Probably gonna run through part 1 and half of part 2, if not all of part 2. It's not that long. Well, part 2 is actually pretty long. Yay. Yay. Let me see this right here. Let me see this right here. Yeah, let's go story mode. That way we can solve the actual effing crime. That way we ain't sitting here trying to kill each other either in the process. Oh yeah, by the way, I can't see any of your messages. My bad. That's kind of hard to be on YouTube and this at the same time.
In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together
I can. Give me your phone.
And play the story you want to see.
I need to answer questions.
Oh, I guess before I asked them, what's the game about? You did this last day.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hey, Shayna. He said I got poison. What? I don't think it does, man. I don't think it does support multiplayer monitoring. I'm not entirely sure. Don't let me get the line to you.
How well do you know your friends? Choose wisely. Life and death decisions will be in their hands.
Life or death decision. You right.
Who do you think is coolest under pressure? Swipe left and right to shuffle through the cards. Swipe up on the one you want to play.
There's only 2 of us.
You couldn't decide on this one. No single player came out on top.
Duh. Duh. Well, I'm not entirely sure, actually. Well, then again, I haven't tried it either, so who knows. I believe you, sir, would have the specs more on that. What's up, Cerise? How you doing? Zaffy, what's going on? Now, in a small second here, I'm finna unplug so that way you can kind of hear. gotta understand what's going on here, because this is kind of deep. It is kind of intuitive, and I must admit it will draw you in as if this was a movie. So with that being said, yeah, I'm still here. Please talk to me in the stream, but I'm trying to be as quiet as I possibly can. See you guys later.
Possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
Live, my boy just jumped in the stream. Y'all shout out to DeusBass. Y'all go check out the stream as much and as often as you can as well. Please do that.
You ready for this?
Of course I'm ready.
Nice and easy. Textbook color. What's the play?
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box. You must have a majority vote to progress the game. Play a takeover card to lock out your friends and seize control of a choice. You'll start with just one card. Earn more by completing searches and QuickTime events. For this choice, you can use your takeover for free. Why don't you give it a go? Just tap the takeover button during a choice to take control.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
But you can't play on this one. Although it is fun though. But we might do that here later. About 5 or 6. We'll probably play either Fibbage or a Murder Trivia Party or something of the such like that. But yeah.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out. Whoever hits it first wins a takeover.
Tom!
Player user fool guy. You know what? Just for you, I'm gonna stay on here and just talk a little shit. Just for you. Just for you, guys.
Hands up now!
To shoot, everyone must move their pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Keep that in mind. We do not have to open fire in some scenarios.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
Might light that man up. Light that fool up.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Now, I'm only going to do this because I'm trying to progress in a similar way. So. Oh, excuse me. Your choice, ma'am. Mmm. Black Ray player, you's a fool. You is a fool.
arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn.
Alright, who y'all think she should have saved though? I couldn't make that decision. Who y'all think she should have saved in that one? Because I personally
More on the story as it develops.
he in the line of fire. Screw that. He signed up for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that there is no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being.
But
this is only another one of the trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, for the crime
The death penalty.
Been found guilty. I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Sound like it's caused mass controversy there. Or did he? Let's find out.
Who do you think is the most trusting?
So I guess this is one of them times where we just, you know, decide on what's what. Dang, I tried to go the other way.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events.
Just need classic snoring. Now I'm quit. Oh.
I am this is the Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Call the
He said needle. No needle. No needle.
They can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? I saw he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one. Promotion to homicide, medal, the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows what else?
My hair is beating up the mic. I guess that's what y'all wondering. Hey, my phone on 15%. What's going on?
Morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've built here at this precinct.
Just put Marnie the Magician on the case. I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, I pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Hey, Becky. Ignore him.
Calvary?
Everyone knows he only reported you because you're the biggest target.
Glad to know my accomplishments have earned me something.
You doing okay?
No. No, not really. I feel like it's some big cosmic joke that Dick has my future in his sweaty little hands.
I know it feels like that, but they got nothing. So just lay low, keep a wide berth of cavalry. It'll blow over.
Yeah, thanks. Just gotta keep telling myself that.
Detective Marnie, we have a word in my office. Look, Marnie, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts affecting my best detective...
I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you send someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
Finn's execution can't come soon enough.
A whole lot of folks agree. I know I do.
I'm gonna guess none of those folks are looking for it.
Y'all seen it, right?
Sleep as much as I am. The fact that he's
y'all seen it, right? Just said, screw me. Alright, you right. You right. You sure right.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
You sure right. Just said, bump me. Alright. Got you.
I know.
I'm gonna hit you when it really matters.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
Be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
You need to get him to talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
If he's actually got something to say, then I'm ready to hear it. Call you after?
Thank you.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Your attorney says you have something
to get this. Boy.
She ain't gonna believe me. No one does.
Man, use a trip.
I used to blame God for what happened.
You done gave me my good old laugh for the day, sir. I will say that.
Trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive. If I gotta go out, I ain't going out a liar.
Then tell me the truth.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Do you believe Adam Jones is the one responsible for these murders?
Oh, I don't believe it. I know it.
Who is he?
Adam was my best friend at the orphanage. And he killed those people.
I gotta go over here. Dang.
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I,
dang.
We've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. He keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage.
Alright, for those who are in the stream now, would y'all like to jump on back here later after a while and play a good game of fibbage and other little assortments?
I rat myself out and take the heat off him.
If so, stay tuned.
In the clink and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Well, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
I'm not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
Really? I am going to say.
You sure you want to trust me with that? They say the pen is mightier than the sword.
Cute.
My memory ain't what it used to be. I think I'd have to get back out there, get my feet on the ground, pick up the scent.
Sorry, Finn. No dice.
Never even in the game, was I?
Same line you said last time. That's the same line he said last time.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane.
But there are pretty good characters in here. They just...
Adam told me this.
It takes a minute to pick up. I will say that.
He told me I'd be out.
I ain't gonna say a long minute, but it takes a
promised.
second.
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true, you might be a day late and $1 short. I'm sorry.
So far, so good, right?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Not enough to overturn.
You say let him bounce off the wall. I'm still tripping off that.
But if he dies, and you didn't do everything in your power to make sure he is the trapper, could you live with yourself?
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank me yet.
Felicity.
Who is the most persuasive in an argument?
Can I not answer? Dang. Of course. Of course.
You don't think I'm the most persuasive? She is. Thank you. Even my child said so.
Thank you so much for seeing me.
Think you learned a little bit on me first.
Me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Wow.
Sir?
Buying his story.
I'm not skeptical like that. I'm just curious, more or less. Man, look, dude, we not finna go through this. So that's what we're finna do. We're finna have this standoff right here. Cause you're skeptical and I'm curious.
I have doubts.
The timing is certainly convenient, but I think he's telling the truth.
It's got to be difficult.
Version of it. So far, it adds up.
Has anyone spoken to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Sean, are you hungry?
Optimistic or frustrated?
I'm not sure what the truth is, but I know it's out there, and we need time to find it.
Apparently, you need to release a convicted serial killer to find it.
Just long enough to lead the police to Adam Jones.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
How you vote you to make this choice? How you make the choice to make this choice? He ain't even do nothing.
I don't think it's my place to make that kind of decision, sir.
I'm sorry, Miss Graves, but Finn has
I got no say so in
He's
this.
doing it again. He's clearly a desperate man, just dredging up anything he can from his past to delay the inevitable. There's just not enough here for me to take any action. Finn stays put. The execution will go on as planned.
Another negative.
Hey, Lana.
No go, huh?
Yeah, Vanstone's mind's made up.
Another negative.
There's one more thing you can do for me.
I feel like you're running out of favors here.
The police and homicide won't talk to me. They think I'm just as bad as my clients. But they'll talk to you.
I don't know. I'm not sure homicide will talk to me either.
It's over in a
You
couple
do realize you gotta take the side of a detective and a lawyer.
Fine.
So you do know you're taking the side of a detective and a lawyer, so you gotta know who's who and kind of look at it in the eyes of that. This is the lawyer. So you want her to be as curious and kind of open up to like that. As far as the deputy, you want her to kind of be narrow-minded. They burnt to a crisp. Yeah.
Sounds like a load of fresh horse manure. Case is airtight. We caught him in the act, for Christ's sake. You want to tell me why, exactly, we should be listening to that scumbag?
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Who exactly was Adam Jones?
Might want to get him some
Did he come
napkins.
up at all during the investigation?
Huh? There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage.
Darn.
But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I had to.
I think there's something there. I just want to put this thing to rest before Finn's put to rest.
I don't know. You are optimistic.
Had a secret
You're not
room
being
at the
optimistic.
orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I remember something like that. It didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Now just hold on a goddamn second. This case is closed. Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words. Missed opportunity. Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know.
Please wait.
Yeah, you have to reset. Now you're back in.
I didn't ask for a running commentary, Calvary. I think the record is clear. Detective Marnie showed extreme bravery in a difficult situation. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear what happened from you. At least you were actually there.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker. at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her.
Who would you describe as the bravest person amongst you?
Of course.
We have a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress.
Oh, God. Come on.
So I went
Get up here. Get up here right now. Leave your plate.
But that night, everyone was on pins and needles because the
You might want to leave that.
reason came.
Your plate. I said leave your plate. Because you're coming right back. Just, this is the scene we actually have to pay some attention to. We got about roughly 10 seconds. Well, I ain't gonna say 10, roughly 20 seconds to find 3 items.
Eat your food. I don't know why you always say you thirsty when you get some food. You know you don't drink nothing until after you eat anyway. You know who started you drinking and while you're eating? You know you thirsty before you eat, you don't get nothing to drink, you been sitting there on that game. Y'all always do that.
Alright.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. When you spot them, use your pointer to highlight them before the timer runs out. You'll win a takeover for every clue found. These clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
They will. There we go. Bomb making equipment. I found the wire cutters. I'm gonna make you make these split-second decisions, man. You have fun with that.
Hey.
I am. You can. You got a little time. As soon as you walk in that room, though. Since you were of that nature, you ought to know what to do here. Go.
Help me. Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know.
I know, right? It's different, but it's a movie line.
Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
You have 30 seconds. What? I didn't vote a damn thing. Oh, it's just right here. I said it's just right here. Here you go.
I'm gonna remove the tape.
Yo.
Oh God! Oh my God! Get me out of there! Ah!
Shh, calm down, please.
Hurry! Oh God!
You got lucky.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, slid so quick he left his gear behind.
Curious, admiring. Curious and admiring.
How did Finn get away? I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to
Why
the
would you
scene?
stop in front of me?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip that he'd been spotted at a squat, we just
You
happened
ain't
to
supposed to be playing that game.
Shit just
And
seems
you
to fall on your lap.
I don't think she is. I think she just watching.
Bear's got a temper.
I don't think she is. I think she's just watching. Coming, try to work together, or frustrated, you're not helping. Oh wait, who's the last person that said this? Oh yeah, you. You. I'm frustrated.
Sorry,
Yeah.
your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
See, if the other guy would okay. Now the other guy would have died, he was really going off at this point.
Anything else we can help you with?
See? I know.
Like I said,
you left your partner out there to die.
Say the hostage.
Anything else you want to know? Thanks for hearing me out.
The man. Yep, the man
Adam
that.
Jones's forensics records on file?
Oh, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Majority vote. All of us already like that. My bad, I was reading.
What are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment. Not gonna be able to get through it on my own.
Okay, sure. I can help you with that.
Perfect.
What? What? That's new.
Which one of your friends keeps calm when emotions are running high?
Oh yeah, that's me all day.
One name came out on top.
A rat trap. Huh.
Yep. Found one at each of his crime scenes. Some kind of messed up calling card.
I had no idea.
We managed to keep it out of the press. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, the Undertaker. After he killed him, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door, and the officer who got the call took it in the chest. Simple, but messy. Not a guarantee he killed the responder.
Was there anything more on the victim? I mean, he's the only one without a connection to Las Palmas, just a local gin hound.
Finn called it a dry run with a wet noodle. I guess that was his idea of some kind of sick joke. But then again, if he's not the trapper, damn it. This case is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Vicky, do you want to take a break?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just, this was all ancient history. And staring at these files again, Finn's execution coming up, I don't know, it's been hard to sleep with this shit just running through my head.
Well, the good news is it'll all be over before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. Second target, nasty piece of work.
Oh, this is the one that would beat the kids till you couldn't recognize them.
LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas. Couple years before the orphanage, narcotics had a file on him a mile wide.
But they couldn't get anything to stick.
Slippery son of a bitch. The trapper left his body in a pitch-black room, rigged a light fixture with C4. The cop who showed up flipped the light switch and let there be light.
He's definitely elevating here. I mean, his first real kill, more sophisticated, but he wasn't satisfied.
Third target, Father Rominsky, leader of the pack. Chaplain at Las Palmas and the man behind the abuse.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. The trapper knocked him out, cut him open, and rigged him up with explosives to blow if he moved. We got a tape of the whole thing a few days later. The sick fucker made Rominsky kneel in prayer for hours, confessing his sins. When he got what he wanted, he called Sergeant Teller.
Did you know the other 2 cops?
That was my precinct.
So, all 3 of them, and you, a first responder in the botched attempt, all from the 3rd precinct?
The murders were in our district.
How well did you know the other 2? I mean, how well did you know the other first responders?
Enough to know that I didn't like them much. I got out of there as soon as possible.
What if the first victims in each incident were just a smokescreen, and the real target was the 3rd precinct?
Interesting.
Yeah?
These 3 cops, they weren't exactly best of the boys in blue.
How so?
3rd precinct had problems. Of chemical variety.
They were using?
Yeah, and then some.
I'm surprised this never came up in the investigation.
I'm not. Anyways, you might have something.
What's up with you and Calvary?
No, there's a guy who's got it coming.
You couldn't even cut that tension with a chainsaw.
Calvary's just gotta stick up his ass.
Why is that?
Well, for starters, I'm the one who nabbed the trapper, not him. He can't stand it.
Okay, he's had some time to get over that.
Yeah, you'd think. But he keeps messing with me.
How so?
Just because I'm good at my job, I have a target on my back.
I'm sure that's not true.
Yeah, easy for you to say. My dad's not around to fight my battles for me.
No one has it easy in this town. Okay?
This is 125 at the 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here? Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
Hey, what's going on?
We got a problem.
What?
Victim's a cop.
What? What happened?
Still trying to put that together. Call came in and there was a body. Responder showed up, body was rigged. Trap was down.
Police? Who? How?
It's cavalry.
What? No, that doesn't that's ridiculous.
They're still sorting through the mess. Becky.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it seems like Calvary brought a prostitute.
God.
Brought her back here where, you know.
Track her down?
Only got a partial description. 20s, brunette.
Great.
Calvary put a whole clip in that wall and didn't hit one thing. Only blood here's his. And also Montesinos.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. Traps.
Fuck. That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh, God. It's really him.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
Only the friend who keeps calm can make this choice.
I spent the night, or the evening, with Felicity Graves. Going over files.
All night?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
Do you really think I could do something like this? Listen to yourself!
I'm not accusing you.
Oh no, but it's the first thing that pops up in there.
You can't blow up. You know what this looks like. Be smart.
This isn't happening.
I wish it wasn't.
I hated that fucker, but I would never do something like this.
I believe you.
You shouldn't have to believe me.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Alright, good people, that's the end of part 1. We're going to end it there. So with that being said, if you join us about another 20-30 minutes, we should be online playing Fibbage. Yeah, that's going to be bloody awesome. So with that being said, folks, we'll catch you good people. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, there you go. Ha!